The prison here is like a fortress. Therefore, even though we're a united group and each person has a unique talent, it took about 5 years for us to prepare the escape plan. But that's okay, for those of us who live life imprisonment or are imprisoned for decades like us, 5 years is quite a short time. Thanks to many years of experience as a thief, I helped the group a lot in observing and hiding. However, if I had to choose the most useful person in the group, it would be Leon. With his strong body, he dug a passage leading to the outside of the prison. Sometimes, I have to envy his tall, healthy body. Because of many years of living in poverty, my body is as thin as a girl's. I will not go into the details of the escape process here. We are currently in the forest area outside the prison. It has been 5 years since I had the opportunity to look at this clear sky again. For others, even longer. We said goodbye to each other one last time and quickly went our separate ways. Because escaping with a group is really an act of putting yourself to death. However, within half an hour, the guards discovered something strange. They quickly coordinated with all law enforcement units to conduct a large-scale arrest of us. 30 minutes is too little for us to run away. Luckily, I was able to get out of the forest just in time and back into the city. At this point, I no longer care about anything anymore, just running in vain, without a fixed destination. I also can't go back to my old house, because the police will easily find it. Not to mention, it's also quite far from where I am right now. Running for a while, I realized that running like that was not a wise choice. Surely the police will easily track down the trail I left. I never doubted their professional ability. On my way out, I discovered an empty house. This place is still on the outskirts of the city, so the houses are quite separate from each other. This is probably my only chance if I want to cut off the police. I didn't hesitate to break into that house. I plan to hide here for a while until the police lose track and then find another place to stay. This is a house that is not too big in the outskirts but is relatively comfortable inside. Behind the house is a large yard. The first thing I did was take off my prison plaid clothes and burn them immediately. Fortunately, there was a place to burn leaves in the yard, so it was easy for me to accomplish the purpose. After that, I went to the bathroom to wash up. It's been 5 years since I've had a bath like this. It seems that the owner of this house is a woman. Because in the bathroom at this time, there is only female shampoo and shower gel. In a situation like this, I'm not picky. After bathing, my body was completely clean, and my body exuded a very typical female fragrance. Stepping out of the bathroom, I stood dry for a while, holding the remote control to turn on the TV in the house. On TV right now, every channel is reporting that a group of criminals have escaped this morning. I already knew that too. But what surprised me was that not long after that, most of my cellmates were arrested. Maybe the directions they choose to escape are not favorable. The police emphasize that there are still 2 people who have not been arrested. Hope everyone is extremely vigilant. I looked at the screen, it was a portrait of me and Leon. Unexpectedly, 5 people escaped from prison, but only the 2 of us were able to escape temporarily. But because of that, I realized I was in an extremely bad situation. I need to urgently calculate the action. I don't mind being arrested again, but only after I've settled my debt to that damn Daniel. After my body was dry, I headed to the wardrobe in the bedroom. Of course, I need another set of clothes to wear because my only set is now ashes outside in the yard. When I opened the closet door, I froze for a moment. I forgot, this is a woman's house, there are no clothes for me to change into. A glance at the wardrobe full of designs and colors, it seems that the owner of the house is a young woman. I thought for a moment and then made a decision. I need to find a way out of the danger. I'm trying to disguise myself as a woman. Although disguised as a woman is much more difficult than disguised as a man, the most dangerous way is also the safest. Besides, I have no other choice in the current situation. If I run out into the street naked, I will make others more suspicious. Although I have disguised myself many times in theft cases, I have never disguised myself as a woman. Basically, I didn't think about it at all. But I believe in my makeup ability. I opened the drawer below and took out a set of lingerie. In order to disguise myself perfectly, I needed to obey everything a woman would do. So I was forced to wear lingerie set underneath my outfit. This is a white lingerie set with a mostly lace design. The bra is a balconette with a rather thin strap. Cold spandex panties with extra lace on the front. I put my panties around my legs and pulled them up. This is my first time wearing lingerie set. In my opinion, it's probably the same for men's or women's underwear. But when I put it on, I immediately dismissed this thought. Women's panties is much more comfortable than men's briefs. Especially it is quite light and cool, does not make my bottom feel tight like men's briefs. After putting on my panties, I held the bra in my hand. At first glance, I didn't even know how to wear this. After a bit of research, I was able to put it on. Wrapping your arms around the straps is pretty easy, but fastening the seams in the back is a big problem. But anyway, I succeeded. After I finished putting on my lingerie, I started choosing what to wear outside. This girl's wardrobe has many types from dresses, skirts, blouses, t-shirts to stylish jeans. At first, I was going to choose a t-shirt and a pair of jeans. Since this type of clothes I usually wear, it will be easier. But in the end, I changed my mind. I wanted a change that would make it harder for the police to predict. So, I chose a velvet dress. For no particular reason, I've simply never tried on velvet clothes, so I wanted to try. This dress is red, with a two-tiered design. The collar has a bow that extends to the chest. Overall, the dress is quite feminine. Since I have a rather thin figure, the dress fits me well. Especially the bra helps me like having a full female breast. When covered by the dress discreetly, it is difficult to see that this is just a man's flat chest. The dress was above knee length, which I was not very used to. However, the feeling of not being constricted under my feet when wearing a dress makes me feel very interesting. I proceed with my makeup using the makeup kit on the table. This makeup kit is quite complete, so I feel free to show off my skills. After finishing my makeup, I put a long black wig on my head and gave it a little grooming. After completing all the necessary steps, I went to the mirror in the room to check my current shape. Unbelievable. I don't look like a prisoner man anymore, but an extremely beautiful and feminine lady. Although I am quite confident with my own disguise, my current appearance still surprises me. At this time, an evil smile appeared on this beautiful lady's face. I will return you both capital and interest.